Hi guys, Eminem, let's go fishing. It's coming up to the end of the year, it's the 13th of December. Just like to say hi to all the people who've supported me this year, who've followed me. Thank you very much. There's a couple of people I want to give a shout out to. Two people who I used to work with, Andy and Lisa. Now Lisa is the lady who bought my Let's Go Fishing t-shirt for me, and then I asked her politely if she could send away for a hoodie for me, and she did, and it was great. It's got Let's Go Fishing on the front, and on the back it's gone, as seen on YouTube, Let's Go Fishing, which I thought was brilliant. And then my mate Paul, again, another couple who I want to give a shout out to, Paul and Denise. Now, Paul is an old time friend of 53 years. They went out and bought me the same colour as my t-shirt, the hat with Let's Go Fishing on. So if you ever see me, guys, please come up to me and say, hi, I've watched your video. And if you want a selfie, I'll have a selfie with you. It's up to you. I mean, I'm nobody really special. I'm just a normal guy trying to put content out there on fishing, grassroots fishing, by the way, because I'm not an expert. I'm far from an expert. Because you know what an expert is, don't you? An ex is an has-been, and a spurt is a drip under pressure. Anyway, guys, yeah, so all I'm saying is thank you. And also, guys I've met along the way this year, there's me posse in Somerset. There's Phil the Cake. God, he's a great guy. Also, another guy called Kevin, who's usually down at Blue Anchor Bay in his camper van. Hi, Kevin, how are you? I hope you're doing good, mate. I hope all of you are doing good. And there's a new person who I met. Well, actually, he come and see me. Now I'm following him on his YouTube channel. I forget what his name. I forget his fishing title is, but his name's Tony. I kept calling him Trevor, but it's Tony. Tony and Louise and this barking dog. Yes, nice. I'm watching all your stuff all the time, mate. It's unreal. And you want to put a muzzle on that dog, stop him barking, or someone will put a sound thingy on him to keep him quiet. He spoils your videos. I think, no, I don't think, no, I'm only winding you up. But I like to do, I am going to try and get down Blue Anchor before the year's out, because I want one more last fishing trip down Blue Anchor. And Tony, if you're listening, I will give a shout out to you to let you know that I'm going down and hope to meet up with you. As I've got to go in to watch it because I want to try and get a new tide book for next year, so I know what I'm to do. And plus, while I'm down there, get some bait and put it in the freezer. So of course, yeah. Again, the people who have never seen me before and you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Please leave a comment. And subscribe. Subscription is free, so you're not paying anything. You're just watching a stupid old man talk about fishing and talking cobblers. Well, don't us all us fishermen talk cobblers? Yeah. So anyway, what I'm intending to do, I'm trying to do a bit more content on my videos for next year, because I've got an underwater camera. I have got a bait boat that now most of the stuff I've got on board is off TikTok. I will show you what I bought this year on TikTok, what I use, believe it or not. Here I've gone and bought myself a camp bed for fishing. It's one of the bivvy beds. Now you can go into any tackle shop and you can pay hundreds of pounds, hundreds and hundreds of pounds for them. It all depends what your comfort is at the time. My comfort is just a bivvy bed. But the one I gone and bought off TikTok only cost me 31 quid. And it is a bargain. And it is fantastic to sleep on. I tried it out, just lying it for half an hour. Well, 2 hours later, I woke up. Yeah, it's that bloody comfortable. Honest, they're brilliant. So if you look on TikTok, get yourself a new bed. There's all types and all shapes and sizes. But this one I got is just a basic one. 31 quid something. Brilliant off TikTok. Love it. Also, I've gone and what I would like to do as well, put some more content on my fishing. I'm going to focus on doing a lot more underwater filming, just to see what it's like, see if I can do anything, see if it tickles your fancy or floats your boat. I don't know. Also, I will do a bit of specimen fishing next year, coming for bigger stuff. I'm hoping to break my PB, which is £18.2, I think it was. That carp down at Harvington. I want to get a bigger one, as we all do. I will do specimens. I will specimen fish on a river. Could be the Severn or the Avon for carp or zander. I would like to catch a zander. Yeah, I've caught one or two. The biggest one I've caught is about £5, but I like to go a little bit bigger than £5, if possible. I do know where there is somewhere down Stourport that prolific, the pike and the zander. They're competing with each other all the time. The last time I went down there was over 6 years ago, my brother's last birthday, and we had a great time. Unfortunately, we don't speak anymore, and I don't know if he's still got his van, so I don't care. But I will go on the site and ask permission if I can fish on their waters to do a bit of filming. If they say no, that's fair enough. At least I've asked. That's the main thing. Because all I want to do is just put some good on content, you know, pike fishing or what. Because I want to use my RoboBait pike fishing lure. Brilliant, honest. It's really good. I've used it once before and I caught a 3-pounder on it, and it was great stuff. It was fun. Also, I would like to show you some pole fishing. As I said, you're more connected to your fish with a pole float than you are a rod float. Because with a rod float, you have to strike like that. With a pole float, you've only got to move a little bit or just raise your pole and you're hooked into the fish straight away. And I've been catching up on some old things I like watching. There is a competition that goes out every year. It's called Fishermania. I don't know if anybody else follows it. Please give me a message, say yes or no. That's the thing I will like as well. People start messaging me or making a comment on what I'm putting on my videos. Also, as I said, I will take comments. Even if they're harsh ones, I'll take them and I will answer you. I will get back to your comments. I am one of these guys who, if they're very vindictive, I will answer you. If they're nice, I will answer you. If they're sarcastic, I will answer you, believe it or not. Because, as I said, I'm not claiming to be an expert in fishing. As I said, I will put a little bit of other content on what I do, some of my hobbies. One of them was a hobby to start with, and now I'm teaching. I'm a karate instructor. I hold a third dan in 7 different styles, believe it or not. And I've been doing it from the age of 10. So I'm pretty useful in the scrap, but that's that. And also I might show you some of me doing when I'm metal detecting one time. I might add it on one of my videos. I don't know yet. I might say, oh, I'll slip this in just to make it look good. I don't know. But mind you, I never find fuck all. Oh, sorry, all I find is horseshoes. I've got a massive horseshoe on my shed door. It's absolutely that size. Honest. Fits round my head there, and it can fit over my head. Comes from a Shire horse. And that Shire horse was over 300 years old. Not the Shire horse. The shoe is 300 years old, not the horse. The horse probably lived about 50 years. But it was a big mother. Yeah. So, also I'm going to try and stop my verbal language. I'll try and clean up my language because it's not nice for young kids to listen to. I do apologise if I've let a few F and B's out now and again, or C's and B's or F's or whatever. Do apologise. I really do. I don't mean to do it. It's because what's happening at the time, you know, what the f... You know what I mean? That's the way I will shorten it. What the f... You get me drift? Yeah. So I'm not coming out with a full word. And again, people who watch this, if you watch it, I'm going to aim it for European people now, i.e. Polish, Romanian, Russian, whatever. You have to buy a rod licence to fish. When you catch a fish, you put it back. You don't catch it, put it in a plastic bag and stick it in your car and take home to eat. No, that is not the thing to do. Because these lakes that you fish on, people pay money to fish them lakes like you would do. But it doesn't mean if we floated the rules the way you're doing it, if we took every fish out that we caught, there'd be nothing in the bloody lakes. So please, please, European people, leave the fish in the lake. Take a picture of it, put it back in for other people to catch. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Because I will approach you and ask you to put them back in. And if you say no, we'll just get the police involved. Simple as. And if you haven't got a rod licence or you take fish out the lake, you could be spending a couple of years in prison and a big hefty fine. Okay? Just pre-warn you. Okay? So hopefully you never meet me on the lake and you're taking fish out the lake. And I think most of us fishermen feel the same way. In England, you put the fish back in. In your country, you may take them out and eat them. That's up to you. But bloody leave the fish alone. Catch them and put them back. I mean, at one time I used to go up Evesham and you could catch 1 or 2 pike in a day. You don't see them anymore. Because all the foreign people are catching them, taking them out and eating them. You've ruined the stock. You are ruining the status quo in the rivers. Shouldn't be like that. Again, do not do it. That's my advice to you. Now, I've met a lot of people. As I said, I've met a guy called Phil. I knew him as Phil down in Somerset. His nickname is Phil the Cake. How are you, mate? There's another lad who I met down in Somerset called Kevin. He goes down there in his camper van. Real nice guy. How are you, mate? To my posse, how are you guys? I haven't seen you for ages. Drop us a message, leave us a comment, whatever. Please leave a comment. And I met a new guy. He said at the time I was down the coast with my grandchildren. My daughter asked me to go down, so I went down. Me and my son-in-law done some fishing together, plus with my grandkids. My little granddaughter who caught her first little bass, only like this. Then I caught my one on the night time, about this big, about 3.5 pound. We were bass buddies, as she says. Granddad, me and you are bass buddies. And that was the most pleasurable time for me. watching my granddaughter catch a fish. It was great. And because I caught one the nights after, she reckoned we're bass buddies now. Yeah. Yeah, so that was a good year, a good week while I was down there. Me and Paul went down there, down Somerset, in my camper van. Oh, I've sold it, by the way. Yes, on my camper van, so I will be looking for a smaller one, probably nothing in it. If I do find a camper van, a small camper van, great. But if I find a van which is suitable for my needs, I will show you when I get one, what I'm going to do with it. Hence, the bed. Instead of having a fixed bed all the time, I can fold it up, put it away, have a couple of chairs in there, nice fishing chairs in there. And then when I come down to sleep, drop that down, move the fishing chairs out of the way. And then all I need is a toilet, somewhere to have a wash, somewhere to eat, somewhere to have a toilet, like a number 2 or a number 1 is a wee-wee. Yeah, that's all I need. Food and everything else. Plus I've got a heater up in the shed, which I will put in the van to keep me warm. And that's it. But anyway, guys, as I said, I met this guy called Tony and his wife and the little dog. Now I'm watching his videos ever such a lot. And also I watch a guy called Graham. He does different context to me. He goes on lakes and rivers and sea. He goes on lakes and the sea. I've never really seen him fish a river yet properly. No, I don't think I have. And he goes out on his boat. He used to have a boat. I think he's got rid of it now. Nice bloke, Graham. Yes, please. Coffee. Wife. Oh, my wife. I've got a new wife now. Yeah, because she's lost 6 stone. Man, she looks good. You know what I mean? Anyway, sorry, man. I've been doing a bit of Cosmo Small piece here. Knickers, knackers, knockers. So, of course, this bloke Graham, he does a lot of context on his, where he does a little bit of filming about fishing and this and that. And he shows you, I was watching, he went to an apple farm where there was just pure apple juice. It looked absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, pips not included, but yeah, it looked absolutely gorgeous. And he does other things as well, which I find interesting. Probably it's because we're on the same age group. I mean, he's probably in his late 70s, I'm in my late 60s now. And it's one of those things that I will try and put into the context of one of these. I've done a bit of fishing and I'll go, oh, I'm going to show you one of my pastimes that I do. My martial arts for one, where I'm teaching. And where I do a little bit of metal detecting, finding horseshoes. Yeah. Hopefully find a pot of gold. Be nice. But what I'm going to say, guys, everybody who has supported me this year, I am thanking everybody. Because you know what I do this for? I do it for people with mental health, like my mate. My mother-in-law is over my shoulder, but she's in the bed. I'm not going to show you my mother-in-law because that's not the right thing to do. She's end of life. And I'm seeing a friend who as I said, I haven't spoken to for years now. I've just got back in contact with him, and it's like we've never been parted. It's just that I hadn't spoken to him for 20 odd years, and then we're back together again, and it's great. I went down to see him the other day to give me his Christmas presents, and he told me off, swore at me, called me a bee, a boy, and he got a bit emotional about it, but that's one of those things, isn't it? And he's got Alzheimer's, poor Alzheimer's, the old time with the Alzheimer's, and he's coping. because he's on these certain drugs that are slowing his Alzheimer's down, which is great, because I want to do a lot of fishing with him next year. And as I said, I will be showing, I will try and show you some fly fishing. I'm not brilliant at it, but I'll show you some fly fishing. There's a place in Redditch where I know there's a certain pool, and I'm going to try and do some fly fishing next year. Thank you, my love. This is my new wife. Look, lost loads of weight. How much you lost?
6 stone.
6 stone. 6 bloody stone. I can cuddle her now. Get closer to her. Behave. Yeah, so she bought me a nice cup of cold cabbage. I can see ya. Woo! Nice cabbage. She bought me a lovely cappuccino. Oh, lovely. You know me, I like me brew and pop. So anyway, guys, what I'm trying to get to is all you people who've supported me, well, just watch me really. Thank you. I'll retire in January 21st. I'll become a full pensioner then. Yeah. As I said, I'm going to try and do a bit more context. I'm going to do some underwater filming. I'm not getting underwater. I've got a camera to do that for me. And also try and show you the way I set up properly, because the last year all I've been doing is just saying, oh, this, and just it's all there on the rod. It's all there on the rod. It ain't shown you all really, has it? We'll show you how I put it together. That's one of the good contents I need to do. And I need to learn how to use my GoPro. Yeah, I've got a GoPro upstairs. And also I've got a couple of video cameras that I might start using. It's just learning how to put them onto YouTube. I don't know how to do it yet, but I will get there. Because I want to look like more professional doing it, if you know what I mean. I watched this bloke, Graham, and the way he puts his content together. Great. And there's another guy called Graham. You may have seen him on YouTube, a ginger bloke. I love the way he videos things and does things. Great guy again. And as I said, I would like to meet Tony and Louise and the crazy dog before the year's out. If I can, I'll give him a shout and hopefully he gets back in touch with me. I would like to do one more fish down Somerset before the year's out. And that's it, guys. And thank you for watching, if you do watch. If it's your first time, please subscribe. Subscription is free. If you like my contents, give me a thumbs up or leave a comment. But as I said, I will go through fly fishing, pole fishing, try and show you how to trot a float down a river with my centre pin. Try and show you a bit more with me sea fishing. How to make the rigs up from scratch to finish. Hopefully, I get a few more likes. I get a few more subscribers, and there's other guys who I watch on YouTube. I would like to meet up with them because there's a bloke who fishes the Mersey all the time, and he sounds like a Brummie. I don't know if he is or not, but there you go. And I'd just like to meet up with some of these guys. There's another guy, young lad. Well, I say young lad, he's about in his 30s, who suffered with a bit of a, if you're watching, mate, I forget your name, but you had a little bit of problem with your old man peeing blood. I've been there. I know what it's like, son. And it is painful, isn't it? Yes, I felt your pain. Don't worry. I felt your pain. I would like, actually, I'm going to subscribe to him and try and have a chat with him and try and get to meet him. And there's another young lady, she's an Asian girl. I think she's Chinese or whatever. Love to meet up with her because I think she's absolutely wonderful. Great. I love to listen to her voice, the way she talks. It just gets me going. I just laugh. And I would like to meet up with most of the people who I see on YouTube, to be honest. Apart from the one, the fish locker. I've heard he's arrogant, so I don't want to meet him. But I like to meet the others. I will get in touch with them next year. And I'm still trying to get in touch with Paul Tinga on Tower Codgers Fishing. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's stars. But what I'm going to try and do, guys, I don't know how to go around it. I want to get on, try and start a page off for Alzheimer's Society. Supporting Alzheimer's Society. I really do. I really, really do. And I'm going to show you something on my wrist. My granddaughter made this for me. I paid £2.50 for a few beads and elastic. You know what it's for? Cancer. She's only been doing it 6 months. She's raised £150, bless her. And now my granddaughter has got learning difficulties, but she's made them for cancer. And she said in the car to her mummy the other day, she goes, when I've finished doing this, mummy, for cancer, can we do it for granddad? And she said, what do you mean? She goes, because I know the sugar hurts granddad. So can we do it for what he's got? She meant diabetes. She went, yeah, I want to do something for diabetes. Which I think's lovely from an 8-year-old who's got learning difficulties. You can't beat it, can you? You can't write it. They got their own what's in their spectrum of mindset. They will flourish, I think. And kids are our future. You know, so we should support them. And with Alzheimer's, I want to try and get something for Alzheimer's, and if I can get it going here, and people buy a wristband or whatever for Alzheimer's, and I'll only charge £1. Anybody who sends me £1 through or whatever, I will send you something. I've got to try and get it sorted, because I want to try and raise money for Alzheimer's, because it's a cruel, cruel, cruel disease. Anyway, guys, on that note, everybody have a Merry Christmas. Everybody have fun, please. Don't drink and drive and do something stupid. And I would like to see you all next year. And I hope I get some more comments. Don't care what they are, as long as I get comments, because it feels like nobody wants to talk to me. Anyway, guys, this is Eminem signing out. Have a Merry Christmas. And I might do one just before Christmas. That's if I can get down the coast. That's if funds allow. Okay, guys. If anybody wants to donate a camper van to me, I'll have it off you. Only a small one, or just a van. I'll have it off you. See you later, guys. Bye.